thoughts on the second half?
Yeah, I thought it was good. I mean, it was. Thought we did a good job of keeping the game moving, keeping the tempo up. The ball was moving, circulating quickly. I thought a lot of guys had good performances over the course of the night, and I wish we would have finished off a couple of the chances maybe a little bit earlier, so the game wouldn't have stretched out quite as long. But I thought overall I was pleased with the performance. I could be nitpicky for sure, but at the end of the day, it's good to bounce back from what was a tough previous match and disappointing on our side, and to step forward and get 3 points and have a good performance. It was good to get a couple guys, new faces out there. Markey, I thought, was excellent on the night, and to get him out integrated in the group was good, and to get Warren back on the field. Obviously, knowing that we have Gold Cup stuff coming up, to get guys a little more integrated in the team was also a positive.
Michael Bradley, Josie Alfaro, Sebastian Jovinko, all finding the backs of the net. That's got to be a good day at work for you guys, right?
We'll take it, yeah. It was good. I thought all three of them were excellent on the night, and I thought they all played off of each other and combined and created a lot of problems for Montreal's defending. I think it's good for their morale and just everything that they put into it for each of them to come away with a goal. So it's good for the team. It's good for them. Hopefully we have more nights that are similar to that.
So Greg, last week or last Saturday, you were pretty disappointed with your club starting slowly, and then this week Montreal scores first. What goes through your mind? How does the team react when Montreal gets that first goal?
I thought our reaction was good. I think part of it was because we had the vast majority of the game up until that point. Our possession was good. We were moving the ball well. We were creating some opportunities for ourselves. The goal was a hiccup, if you will, and what was already the start of a pretty good performance. And so I think as a collective group, we knew we were going to get chances over the course of the game. We knew we would have our opportunities to work our way back into it. So it was good. For me, it was good that the group didn't get down. I was irritated, highly irritated, because I challenged them to make sure we get the first goal, and we didn't on obviously a counterattack, which is something we talked about. But at the same time, I thought our response was a solid one. I thought we stuck with the game plan and we stuck with what we do. And over the course of 90 minutes, we have to believe that we can be the better team if we do what we're supposed to do.
Are you surprised that Montreal didn't come in and maybe do what New York did, which is really back it up, defend within 30 meters from goal, try to attack your players down? Are you surprised Montreal didn't do more of that after seeing how effective it was on the weekend?
Possibly, but the way New York plays is they have more presence in the middle of midfield. They had, when they played us, they essentially played 5 central midfielders, and so they were very compact in the central midfield, and they got up early and made the game very difficult and physical. I think it suits them. Montreal in their 4-2-3-1, they had a little more difficulty in terms of matching up with us in the midfield and figuring out who was going to pick up who. And I also thought we did a good job where at times we felt we were better at transitioning and playing behind them earlier and playing forward with that first or second pass, and not always securing the ball and trying to play a possession game, but actually looking to try to transition and play on the counter ourselves. And I thought we created some good opportunities out of that. But I don't think everyone can. I thought New York had a game plan. They executed it well. I don't know. For us, I thought we executed our game plan well tonight. Not every game is going to look exactly the same.
This is the third time that the team has come back to win after giving up the first goal. What does that say about your squad?
They believe in what they do. They believe in each other. I firmly believe that they are getting to a point and have probably reached the point that they know if they do what they do now and they do it over the course of 90 minutes, they give themselves the best chance to win. Even against New York, we had the opportunities. We didn't finish the opportunities. Goals change games. This game, we got the equalizing goal relatively quickly, which then resets the game in a way. And so I think they firmly believe in what's going on, and that they're fully capable of winning any game, whether they go down a goal or not. However, having said that, I would prefer we not go down a goal. That's a lot easier.
Was it any more special because it was Montreal and because they knocked you out of the Cup and because the second half performance was really pretty outstanding?
It's always a little more special. It's a rivalry. We know our fans, and for us, it's one you always want to win. But at the end of the day, what's most important for us is that we rack up points as we move forward. Our goal is to get ourselves in the playoffs, is to be peaking when we reach the playoffs and win a championship. And each team that comes in, we just see as it has to be an opportunity to pick up 3 points. And obviously, it's always a little bit sweeter when it's against one of your rivals and against another Eastern Conference team. That's always a bonus.
Greg, the entertainment value was very high, I mean, from both teams.
Mhm.
It was quite a fun game to watch. I know you're emotionally invested as it's watching it unfolding on the sideline, but can you appreciate the sort of spectacle of it? I mean, did you have fun sort of with this?
I did. I thought it was a very good soccer game. I was very pleased with some of the combinations and some of the play that we had, especially in possession and the ball movement and the circulation. And like I said, I thought they had a very hard time dealing with our numbers in midfield, and I thought the circulation. I thought they had some good moments as well. Sometimes I put that on our defending, and that our defending need to be better, and we needed to oppose the ball a little bit sooner. It was too easy to get into our final third sometimes. So if I was being critical, those are things that we have to be sharper at. They had too many opportunities on goal for my liking, and so we got to get better. But I do understand and appreciate that that was, for a spectator, I thought that was a fun game to watch. It was a good soccer game. There wasn't a lot of nonsense in the game. It was just a good 2 teams going at it, I thought.
I know you wouldn't have cared who scored the equalizer, but how big was it that it was Bradley kind of leading by example?
I thought it was good, and as much of that as I think it was good that Michael scored the way he scored, which is to fill the space. Sometimes we get our forwards are mobile and they move and they drift to the outsides and they move center backs around, and the fact that we talked during the week for him to really play off and move off of the strikers and fill those spaces when the spaces open up, and for him to score off of things that we've talked about with him and things that he's recognizing as well, was equally sweet, because then he'll keep looking for those moments. And the more we can get those 3 guys connected to each other and moving off of each other and really playing off of each other, the better we're going to be as a team. And I thought that was key in getting that goal. And it's great for Michael, because as he scores, it continues to emphasize sort of his attacking ability that's going to be important for our team over the long haul.
What's your reaction to Damien's fine today?
Frustrated in that there were circumstances prior that lead to that, right? It's very hard to say that Damien's situation is isolated. It comes from what was egregious play earlier in the game, in which nothing happened, which is, for me, ridiculous, and just not the precedent we want in this league. I mean, we talk as a league and from the top that we want to protect players and their heads, and hands to the face or the head is just not acceptable. And the fact that it became acceptable somehow because it wasn't punished, and then yet our guy was turned around and punished because he created an appearance of a post-game melee, if you will, right? But in the end, he didn't really do anything that was any different or any worse than what I thought was the action in the box. So it's disappointing, but at the end of the day, we need to move on and perform like we did tonight, keep our heads, and make sure that it focus on the soccer. If we do that, we're going to have a chance to do what we want to do.
Where you can often, or where the referees in the league often face criticism, whether fair or unfair, is it nice to see a game like tonight and give credit back to them for a great game?
Yeah, I thought the referee was very good tonight. He happened to be the 4th official in the last game, so he was a part of seeing the incidents, if you will, of the previous game. But for me, I thought he had control of it right away, right from the start. He set the precedent right at the beginning of how the game was going to be officiated. I didn't think that happened in the previous one, and it happened today. He was in control of the match. And in the end, the 2 teams played soccer, and the best soccer team on the night won, and that's the way it should be. And it's important. Obviously, I'm not the ref, but it's important that the standard of how the game is going to be reffed is set right from the start, and once that happens, then everybody can play that way. But I thought he did an excellent job tonight, and whenever they do a good job, I'm the first one to say that they did an excellent job, and he was good.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.